Hello my dear students, welcome to معالم التربية National Schools Intermediate Department First Grade. Our lesson today is 4A on the move, page 50 in the student's book. Number 1, vocabulary. Match the pictures with the phrases, then listen and check your answers. First we will match, then we will listen and check our answers. Okay, let's listen.
Module 4. See the world. 4A. On the move. 1. Vocabulary. Match the pictures with the phrases. Then listen and check your answers. 1. By coach. 2. By car. 3. On foot. 4. By train. 5. By plane. 6. By ship.
Okay, here number 1, yeah, by coach. Number 2, by car. Very good. 3, on foot. Number 4, yeah, by train. Number 5, here, yeah, by plane. Number 6, by ship. Notice, my dear students, here all these means of transport take the preposition by plane, by train, by car, by coach, by ship. Only foot takes the preposition, very good, yeah, on foot, on foot. Next, 2, read. Look at the boy in the picture. What do you think happened to him? Here, this boy, what do you think happened to him? Yeah, I think he's very famous. He's having an interview. Yeah, he won 15,000 euros and 500. Okay, 15,500 euros. Okay. Listen, read, and check your answers. Let's listen.
2. Read. A. Look at the boy in the picture. What do you think happened to him? Listen, read, and check your answers.
Neil, you won 15,500 euros in the national writing competition. What are you going to do with all that money?
I'm going to go on a long holiday. My dream is to see the world.
Are you going to take your family with you?
Of course I am. My 2 best friends are definitely going to come with us too.
Where are you going to travel to first?
Australia. We're going to get there by plane and then travel around the country by coach. I want to see everything.
Okay, complete.
That sounds great. What other places are you going to visit?
China, Spain, Egypt. I really want to go to the pyramids. And of course South America. We're going to spend about a month there. And we're definitely going to the Amazon.
Are you going to spend all your money on the holiday?
No, I'm not. I'm going to give lots of money to environmental organizations when I get back. I think it's important.
Okay. Let's read it together. Here, listen, read, and check your answers. Look here. Yeah, the boy won 15,500 euros. Okay. Let's read. Number 1. Neil, his name is Neil. You won 15,500 euros in the national writing competition. So he's the first winner. Yeah. What are you going to do with all that money? Yeah, he answers, I'm going, here the boy speaks, I'm going to go on a long holiday. My dream is to see the world. Okay, number 2. Are you going to take your family with you? Of course I am. My 2 best friends are definitely going to come with us too. 3. Third question. Where are you going to travel to first? Australia. We're going to get there by plane and then travel around the country by coach. I want to see everything. Okay, next. Question 4. That sounds great. What other places are you going to visit? Yeah, after Australia, China, Spain, Egypt. I really want to go to the pyramids. And of course, South America. We're going to spend about a month, there in South America. And we're definitely going to the Amazon first. Number 5. Are you going to spend all your money on the holiday? Yeah, are you going to spend all the money? No, I'm not. I'm going to give lots of money to environmental organizations when I get back. I think it's important. Here the word organization, is a place where you can give money, okay, to help the environment, to help poor people, to help the need, and so on. So this boy is going to give lots of money to these environmental organizations to help the environment. Okay. Read again and answer the questions. Number 1. Who is Neil going to go on holiday with? Who is going to go with him? His family and, very good, his 2 best friends. With his family and his 2 best friends. Number 2. Where are they going to go? Where are they going to travel? He said Australia, China, Egypt, South America, and so on. Spain. They're going to go to Australia, China, Spain, Egypt, and South America. Number 3. How are they going to travel around Australia? How are they going to travel around Australia in the country? By coach. Number 4. How long are they going to stay in South America? He said about a month. Number 5. What else is Neil going to do with his money? With the money? Okay, very good. He said he's going to give some money to environmental organizations. Okay. Next, my dear students, our grammar part for this lesson is the future with going to. First, I use going to express the future, the near future. So how can I form the future with going to? We have here in the affirmative, in the negative, in the questions, and short answers for these questions. Number 1, for the affirmative part. How can I form future with going to in the affirmative? First, I use am, is, are, plus going to, plus infinitive or base form of the verb. Am, is, are, plus going to, plus base form of the verb or infinitive. I use am with the pronoun I. I use is with he, she, it, or singular nouns. I use are with we, you, and they for plural nouns. So, singular is plus going to plus infinitive. Plural are going to plus base form or infinitive. I am plus going to plus base form of the verb. So my dear students, how can I form it? Am, is, are plus going to plus base form of the verb. Example, I am going to visit. He is going to visit. She is going to visit. We are going to visit. Here I can short am إلى apostrophe m, is to apostrophe s, are to apostrophe re. I said I'm, he's, she's, it's, we're, you're there. Next, the negative. How can I form it? Only I add not to am or is or are. So it will become am not, or are not aren't, is not isn't, and here are not aren't. So I am not going to visit. He is not, he isn't going to visit. We aren't going to visit. Okay? In the question, I begin with am or is or are. Am or is or are. Plus subject, I, here singular, here plural. Plus going to, plus base form of the verb. So in the questions, I begin with am or is or are, and then the subject of the sentence. How can I form the short answer if I ask, am I going to visit? I can say yes I am, or yes you are, no I am not, or no you aren't. If I ask, is Ahmed going to visit the pyramids? Yes he is, or no he isn't. Is she or is Lynn going to study English? Yes she is, no she isn't. If I ask, are you or are we going to visit the pyramids? Yes we are, or no we aren't. Okay? We use the future with going to for something we intend to do in the future, something we plan, we decide to do in the future. If I have a plan or intention or decision to do something, so I use going to express this meaning. Also we have time expressions for future, like tomorrow, tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, tonight, next month, next year, next week, next Tuesday, etc. In an hour from now, in a year, soon, and so on. These time expressions that express the future. Also note, my dear student, we use the present progressive am, is, are plus verb plus ing for actions we have arranged to do in the near future. Actions we have arranged before to do in the near future. Example, I am buying a car next Saturday. Here I am buying a car. I have arranged to do this thing. I have arranged to buy the car next Saturday. Okay? Next, my dear students. Complete the sentences with the future going to of the verbs in brackets. Here I use these verbs, but before them I use am, is, are, going to plus these verbs. Here, number 1, space, you, space, travel to France by plane. Here, question. I look at the subject. Here, the subject you, plural. So I use am or is or are. Very good. I use are. You, are you, going to plus base form. Are you going to travel? Are you going to travel? No, I am not. Okay. I, space, get there by car. Okay. I use am or is or are. Very good. I takes am plus going to plus this verb base form. I am going to get there by car. Also here, number 2, question, space, Alice, space, go on holiday in July. Here question, I use am or is or are. Alice singular, so I use, very good, is. Is Alice going to go? Is Alice going to go? Is Alice going or going to go on holiday in July? Yes, she is. She, space, visit Jordan with her parents. Here she, singular. So I use, very good, I use is. Is going to visit. she's going to visit. 3. Daniel space not come to my house this Thursday. Here Daniel singular, and here not, yeah, negative. So I use am, is, are in the negative. Very good. Is, I use is. Daniel is not, so isn't. Daniel isn't going to come. Yeah, is not or isn't going to come to my house this Thursday. He, yeah, also singular, is going to stay. He is going to stay at home. His cousins from Canada, yeah, his cousins, very good, plural. So I use what? Excellent, I use are. His cousins from Canada, yeah, are going to visit him. Are going to visit him. His cousins from Canada are going to visit him. Okay, my dear students, go to page 109 and do your homework for this lesson. Thank you so much, my dear students. Goodbye and stay safe.